My name is Dave Conboy. I was born and raised in New York City. When I was about 18 years old, just a couple of months after 18 years old, Korean War was going on, so I decided to join the Army. I took basic training in Camp Chaffee, Arkansas, the land of opportunity. A desolate place that was. I took 8 weeks infantry, and I took 8 weeks artillery. Then I got my orders to ship overseas. And the reason why we took 8 artillery and 8 infantry, whatever position was open, that's what I was attached to. And I just was fortunate, I don't know if it's fortunate or not, that they assigned me to an infantry company. 45th Division, 179th Infantry Regiment, 1st Battalion, Charlie Company. I spent just close to 13 months in Korea. I was on the 38th parallel, places like Old Baldy, Pork Chop Hill, Sniper Ridge, Christmas Ridge. I won't get into what happened over there, but it was quite an experience. The Army made a man out of me, I'll put it that way. I got released from the Army. They wanted me to re-enlist, but I says, nope, I've had enough. And I went back home. Met my wife a few years later. We got married, settled down, raised 7 children. 24 years ago, we moved to St. Cloud, Florida. And when I got out of the Army, I just kind of put my experiences in the war just behind me, and I just put my uniform in the closet and went about my life. I worked in a automobile body shop, and some guy says to me, Dave, why don't you join the VFW? I said, what for? He said, a bunch of good veterans down there, come on and join. So I went down and joined the VFW, and later on I joined the Osceola County Veterans Council, which is an organization where we perform military funerals for any veteran that's other than dishonorably discharged from the military, and we do it free of charge. And I find that very rewarding in my life, you know, because I believe every veteran that served this country should have a military funeral. And I believe that, and I think so do everyone and the member of my squad, they believe that too. I did that for about 13 years, and retired in 1990, and retired from my second job in Florida. I didn't retire from the Veterans Council. I'm still a member of the Veterans Council. In fact, we had a military funeral Saturday, and I enjoyed doing it. And I guess that's about the story of my life. I met a lot of nice friends down here, good people, good veterans. In fact, one veteran, a very good friend of mine, is Frank Clark, and he's a good man. And I guess that's just about it. Both of my sons, they joined the Army, and they were in there for 3 years because they didn't want to work, they didn't want to go to school. I said, well, you're not going to hang around here. Just go in, and it did them both good. And I'm very proud of the fact that I served my country during the Korean War. I'm not ashamed of anything I did. And I was just lucky enough to come back alive. I've seen a lot of my friends killed over there. And it hurts. But I'm here for a reason. And God bless all our veterans. I support the war and I support the veterans. A lot of people say oh, I support the veterans, but I don't support the war. But you got to support both, because I think what we're doing over there is very important. And unfortunately, people get killed during wartime, and that's a sad thing, but it happens. I met some good friends during basic training, and some of the names I remember, some I don't, but and the funny thing about it, that we were there for 16 weeks. We became very friendly, but I tried to get in touch with some of them after I got back from from Korea, but it was hard to find them. People just want to forget about the war, and they don't want to remember nothing about it. And these young kids that come out of high school, it's a good life, the Army. But it's up to the individual, whatever they want to do, you know. A lot of these kids today, they see these war movies on TV, and it's not the same as being there. It's altogether different. That's about it, sir.